Hey, my friends. Pastor David here with another Banding Together Midweek Minute. So we're in the midst of our Advent series called The Glory of Christmas. And we talked this past week a little bit about the story of Joseph. How God has this habit of choosing the least likely people to do the most amazing things. And he does that throughout the scriptures. And Joseph is one of those examples of how he chooses ordinary people. Joseph was an ordinary man, a carpenter, from a pretty obscure place like Nazareth to become the earthly father of the Son of God. He had no real qualifications. He had no real resume to be the earthly father. The only thing he had going for him was that God chose him for this task. And God has this habit of doing that. And if God can choose people like Joseph, an ordinary person, to figure intricately in the plan of God to change the world, then God can choose people like you and me to do that very same thing right here at home, right here in Butler. We can change the world. We can push the kingdom forward right here at home because we too are ordinary people. I challenged us this week to think a little bit about the things that we are afraid of, because God, through the angel, said to Joseph, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife. What if the angel were to come to you and to me and say, don't be afraid to? What would that mean to you and to me? Don't be afraid to push forward in faith and trust that God is inviting us to let go of our fears and trust Him, to step toward Him in faith and to walk with faith and ask Him to help us change the world. I hope that you're thinking about that this week. We're going to step toward a little closer to Bethlehem as we come to this third week in Advent, and we're going to spend a little time with that group of people that heard the story of the good news of the birth of Jesus for the first time, the shepherds this week. Good news of great joy for all people. All people. We're going to unpack that a little bit this coming weekend here at First Church. I hope that you can join us either in person or in one of our online experiences. Until then, remember, keep looking up. I'll see you later.